At this point in the video, you can see that I'm using a cane. I had a little incident that caused me to leave the hide in the solution too long. I tried to save it, but I couldn't. So I had to start all over again. Here you can see me continuing to try and take the hair off of the hide. Inevitably, the hide was too far gone and it tore. So I pinned it up, dried it, tried to tan it, save what I could. It didn't work. Try again. While trying to think about how to save this squirrel hide still, I rubbed the bone needle in some bacon grease so it wouldn't get brittle and break on me. You have to keep them kind of green and flexible and grease them every once in a while. The indigenous people did the same thing. And I did come up with a solution to the problem. I'm going to start over with a damaged possum hide I've been saving for just such an occasion. Now I got to decide where to cut this thing and how big I want it. You'll see why by the end of this video. Hopefully I can cut things straight. That's the hope part. After doing the whole process of 2 days letting the hair slip, I didn't want to scrape the hide because possums are really thin, so I plucked it with the grain, not against the grain, much like you would a chicken or something. I got the majority of the hair off. What's left on it will come off during the breaking process of the hide. That's a lot of plucking, but it only took a few minutes. 1 egg yolk, Murphy's oil soap, very little. As you can see, I splashed it up into the cap and just put a drip or 2 in there. Then we're going to add some warm water, not hot water. We're not trying to cook the hide. We're just trying to get the oils from the egg and the soap to soak into the hide. It is a solution to brain tanning. If you don't have brains, this has the same properties as brain tanning. After 2 days, I think 1 day would have been enough for a possum, but after 2 days of soaking in the homemade tanning solution, I squeezed as much out of it as I could. Now the stretching process begins. It doesn't take as long as you might think. After about an hour and a half of stretching with only my hands, that's all I used, rubbing it together, just trying to get it soft. Possums are pretty easy to do. I finally wound up with a final product that I was happy with. Here I'm threading my bone needle, getting ready for the long process of sewing up my crooked cuts on my possum hide to make our possum pouch sewing kit. And a little twist here at the end of some of the things I put in there. Using only my turkey bone needle and my knife, I began marking and punching holes in the hide and sewing things up. That probably took longer than anything. Probably took so long because Richie's not a very good helper sometimes. It's kind of my fault that Richie plays with my stuff.